Yo, what's going on, guys? Mr. All-Star HD here, and today I am bringing you guys another video. In today's video, we are on episode 2 of the Rant series, and in today's Rant series video, we are going to be on the topic of how I got started. And what do I mean by how did I quote-unquote get started? Well, what I mean by that is I'm going to tell you guys about the interest I had in gaming and where that took me and how I am where I'm at today and how I'm making YouTube videos and such. So to understand where I came from gaming, you have to dive into many years ago. I would say around 12 years ago. I had the first game that I really had, first console I had was a Nintendo 64, and I played a bunch of games on it like Mario and stuff, but nothing that really sparked me. And I used to play on my dad's Xbox, like the original Xbox, and the game that he had was like, I don't even know what it was. It was like some motorcycle game, and you play as different motorcycle guys. And with the motorcycle guys, you could knock other people off their motorcycles and everything. And it was a really cool game, and at least I thought it was cool. And I was really little, so I was like 4 maybe, and I just remember just a few things vividly about it. But what really sparked my gaming, I guess you could say quote unquote obsession, what really started the obsession was the GameCube. And I got that when I was around 5, I believe, and I played that like every day. I played between that and my PlayStation 2. Those were the two systems that I played the most. PlayStation, I played a lot of Grand Theft Auto. On my GameCube, I played a lot of Madden games. I really played Super Mario Sunshine. I played that for hours upon hours, forever. And I had so much fun playing that game, and I thought it was the best game ever. But the thing that that sparked my whole gaming, I guess you could say, career, and why I'm at where I'm at today, it's really cool. The next game that really got me was RuneScape, and it was an online game on your computer. And for you that don't know what RuneScape is, it's an online game that you play, and you could play with it's basically connecting Xbox Live, but you play it on your desktop. And it was just a lot of fun. I don't really explain it very well, but just know that it was a very addicting game. It's very addicting, and I played that for a good 5 years until I was about 10 or 11. Then after that, I watched Achievement Hunter. I believe that's what it was, or it was Rooster Teeth, one of the two. And I watched them, and it was Fails of the Week, Halo Reach, and it was the series. I watched from the beginning to the end because the game had been out since October, and I was watching it around the videos around Christmas time, and I thought that it was the most funniest thing ever, that Halo Reach was the game that I needed. And so obviously I didn't have a 360 at the time. I was still playing on my desktop, so I got a 360 that Christmas, and I asked for Halo Reach with it. And little did I know, that's not how you can have an internet connection, but you also have Xbox Live to be able to play. So I got my first Xbox Live when I was around 11 years old. So that was a good 6 years ago. I was 11 or 12, I think. Well, actually, I just turned 12. So I'm just turning 12, and I got Xbox Live, and my first game was on the map Reflection, and I believe I went 9 and 17. But that right there was if you look at it from the perspective now, for me, for that being the first time that I ever played online, I've played Halo before, campaign and stuff, but playing online, that was the first time. That's not too shabby, I guess you could say that's some average players, that's what they have on an average game, which wasn't too terrible. It was Elite Slayer on top of that, so it wasn't that easy, but it definitely was very fun for me. And I'll never forget that. That's what really got me onto Xbox and met some of the coolest people that I know today. A lot of my Xbox Live friends, I text them and stuff on not a day-to-day basis, but we do reach out and talk to each other if we haven't talked to each other for a while through text or social media, and it's really cool. And where do I see like myself? Like, what has this done to me now? Like, honestly, I see myself being a lot more like it changed me from like being a laid back casual gamer to becoming something like super competitive and always trying to do the best that I possibly can. And it's crazy to see where I've come from, like from being 12 and just being fascinated with going 9 and 17, like that 9 kills and 17 deaths. That's not good. Like in my standards now. Like my standards now are like going maybe like 50 and 6. That would be good in my standards. But that's, like I said, that's my standards. They've changed so much. Like it's ridiculous. And there were points of times where like I I played Minecraft a lot. There's points times when I played Minecraft a lot, but the game that's always stuck with me was Halo, and I played Call of Duty there too. But Halo was always my go-to. Like I've always naturally been good at Halo for whatever reason. Like there's been times where I've stopped playing Halo for 3 or 4 months at a time, and I would come back and I would drop like a 20, 30 plus kills with like 2 deaths, and it's ridiculous. And it's not even against people that are like terrible. Like these are people with like pretty positive KD. I believe there's one time I quit and I came back to Halo. Sorry if you hear my dogs in the background, but I was playing against their like average KD was like 1.97, which isn't terrible, and I ended up doing really well against them. I don't remember the exact statistics, but I did pretty good. And that, from going from the GameCube to Halo Reach, it's just crazy seeing as where I was and how I am today. Like I'm so competitive and I have to do good or it just enrages me. Yeah, I rage. I really do rage. But yeah, I hope this video like showed you some insight to like where I came from and how I started. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys know what to do with that like button. You know what to do. If you really liked it and you're not already subscribed, you know what to do. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like I said, you know what to do. Alright though. But it's Mr. All-Star and I am signing out, guys. Peace out.